Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just about set to go and getting to start. Tarik Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Strike on the outside corner. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. And there's one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that one.
No ball, one strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This is Corbin Carroll. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
To the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fastball is outside. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and That's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here's Mookie to hit. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Into center. Thomas puts it away, and there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Freeman headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Skubal back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Gurriel, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Oh. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now, Blaze Alexander. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Max Muncy. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
To third, Alexander. And they get the out on Smith.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. High fly ball, right field. Carroll settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Next offering is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's back there. And it is out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Alec Thomas now. Just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pages. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-2. In the air, right field. Carroll pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Batting 9th, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Gallen checks on the runner. Ohtani back in.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that's way high. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Center field. Thomas gets under it. And makes the grab. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1 And our score remains 2-1. New inning getting started. Leading off, Corbin
right
Carroll.
fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him.
Now batting,
anytime you smoke
left
a
fielder,
ball off the
Lourdes
wall, you kind of
Gurriel
think about
Jr.
what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch swinging.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Nice grab. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Moreno, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
third
Next up for the
baseman,
Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Next offering is down low. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Alexander off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Ground ball to the right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Muncy digs in. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And it's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Slider right there.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The throw to first, and that is the inning. That funky Muncie with the homer for LA. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Tyler Locklear. Locklear measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Skubal ready to fire now. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. Gallen back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering upstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Out there to center. Marte hustling after it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now Miguel Rojas. Little chopper rolls foul. Pajes stands at first with one out. Line drive, pulls it down, and they're two away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. One left for LA, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel Jr.
Down the line. Hernandez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Misses inside, and the count even 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Close one, doesn't get the call.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Throw on to Freeman. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Back here at Chavez Ravine. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Mookie Betts. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And he takes one right on the black. And the count even at 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Curtis appears to be getting loose. Beeks getting cranked up as well. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
He was late there. Strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, that's a productive at-bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play. Brings that run in from third. Ties up the ball game.
Now batting.
Max
third
Muncy at the
baseman.
dish.
Max
The outfield
Muncy.
shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Brings it in. And that's the third out. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Top of inning number 7. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Alexander up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And it's fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the...
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Number 51. Alex Vesia.
And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Locklear. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Alec Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And now everybody's running, and it's a squeeze. Freeman, oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost them an out. A perfect play and a big one this late in the game.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Alexander on third. Del Castillo on second. Thomas at first. 1 gone. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. Out of here. Grand slam. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. Clips the outside corner, 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in LA, and here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 8-4.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen departs.
Pitching for Arizona.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Bryce Jarvis.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Paz in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Full count.
We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Miguel Rojas.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Hit in the air, right field. Carroll. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 8-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Tanner Scott takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The success they're having hasn't been by accident. They put in a lot of hard work, and today they're getting to see the fruits of their labor.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
Freeman makes the grab on the run.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in,
now
but
batting,
so hard to get on top
Gabriel
of as a hitter.
Moreno.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Scott, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Towards first, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Back now, new pitch. On the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 67.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jalen Beeks getting loose out there. Number 55 getting loose as well. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball. One out, a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Muncy in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one is inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, safe. It's 8-5. 2 outs, runner at first. Now, Will Smith. That one fouled off.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now the Diamondbacks manager. So they turn to their closer, number 27. Tommy Edman
now
digs in now.
For Arizona, number 27.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now an 8-5 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th, and now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. First offering, and it just misses. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Scott out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And
That's the
another
ball.
ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've
That's
got to
four.
find a way to
Take
get
your
ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. That just came
Now
apart
then,
right there.
first baseman,
Four-pitch walk,
Tyler
and
Locklear.
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next to hit, Alec Thomas. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Just missed. Del Castillo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Just missed. Fouled off left side. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball line to center. Thomas holds it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the
Second
ball.
baseman,
Well, it had to be.
Miguel.
If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And that is out of play. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, right side of the infield. Moreno has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now
So
batting,
last chance for the Dodgers.
designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Ohtani.
On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Mookie Betts. First pitch misses.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ripped to short. And that'll do it.
Yep, he's out.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.